Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to the troubleshooting guide for DTC P1128, which indicates that the MAP, Manifold Absolute Pressure sensor signal, is lower than expected. Understanding this code is crucial for effective diagnosis and repair of Honda Civic models from 2006 to 2011. The MAP sensor plays a vital role in measuring the atmospheric pressure inside the intake manifold, which helps the engine control module, ECM, adjust fuel delivery for optimal engine performance. When the signal drops below a certain threshold, typically 54.1 kilopascals or 1.61 volts, it triggers this diagnostic trouble code. It is essential to perform the required checks to pinpoint the issue accurately before proceeding with repairs. This guide will walk you through the steps to diagnose and resolve this error systematically. The DTC P1128 specifically relates to the MAP sensor, which measures the pressure in the manifold, allowing the ECM to determine the correct air-fuel mixture for combustion. In a Honda Civic, the MAP sensor is typically located on the intake manifold. Its readings are essential for maintaining engine efficiency and performance. When the engine is under various loads and speeds, the MAP sensor provides the ECM with real-time pressure data, which is essential for optimal fuel injection. Incorrect readings can lead to poor fuel economy, decreased performance, or engine stalling. Therefore, proper diagnosis is crucial to ensure that the MAP sensor is functioning correctly before replacing it. Several potential causes can trigger the DTC P1128. A faulty MAP sensor is a common issue. It may be worn out or malfunctioning, leading to inaccurate pressure readings. Wiring issues, such as damaged or corroded connectors, can impede the sensor's signal, resulting in a lower than expected reading. Blockages in the intake air duct can also cause pressure discrepancies, preventing the proper flow of air into the manifold. Each of these issues can impact vehicle performance and fuel efficiency significantly. Hence, it's important to evaluate all these possibilities during the troubleshooting process to ensure an accurate diagnosis. The symptoms associated with DTC P1128 often include the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, signaling an issue that needs attention. Additionally, you may notice poor engine performance, including hesitations during acceleration or difficulty maintaining speed. Reduced fuel efficiency can also be a clear indication of a malfunctioning MAP sensor, as inaccurate pressure readings can lead to an improper air-fuel mixture. In some cases, the engine may even stall due to insufficient fuel delivery. Identifying these symptoms early can enable a more efficient troubleshooting process, potentially saving both time and repair costs. The first troubleshooting step involves turning the ignition switch to the on position. 2. This action powers the vehicle's electrical systems without starting the engine. After switching on, use the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to check the MAP sensor data listed in the system. You are looking for a pressure reading below 54.1 kilopascal, or 16.0 inch per liter, 406 millimeter mercury, and a voltage below 1.61 volts, being held for more than 5 seconds. If the reading falls within this parameter, proceed to step 7. If not, move on to step 3, where further actions are required. If the MAP sensor readings are not lower than expected, the next step is to clear the diagnostic trouble code, DTC, using the HDS. This step removes any stored error codes from the system, providing a clean slate for further diagnostics. Once the codes are cleared, start the engine and hold the engine speed at 3,000 RPM without any load. It's essential to ensure that the automatic transmission, AT, is in park or neutral, and the manual transmission, MT, is in neutral to prevent any movement. Continue to hold this RPM until the radiator fan engages, indicating the engine has come to operating temperature. After this, let the engine idle for further evaluation. Next, perform a test drive under specific conditions. Make sure the engine coolant temperature, as indicated by the ECT, engine coolant temperature sensor, is above 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius. The engine speed should be maintained between 1200 units and 5400 RPM, with the vehicle in drive for an automatic transmission or third gear for a manual transmission. Furthermore, accelerate the vehicle to speeds between 16 and 31 miles per hour under half throttle. These conditions allow the ECM to evaluate proper engine performance. Following these parameters is crucial for ensuring accurate testing results and helps the technician understand if the DTC persists. After completing the test drive, monitor the OBD onboard diagnostics status for DTC P1128 using the HDS. You should look for the status in the DTCs menu. If it indicates a status of failed, then proceed to step 7 as the issue is not resolved. A paid status suggests that the system is functioning correctly at the moment, but does not guarantee a permanent fix. In case of past, you should check for poor connections or loose terminals at the map sensor and the ECM, PCM, engine control module, powertrain control module. Poor connections here can hinder signal transmission, potentially leading to recurring DTC P1128. If all previous steps have consistently indicated a failed status, it is likely time to replace the map sensor. Start this process by turning the ignition switch to the lock 0 position, ensuring that all electrical systems are powered down. Following this, you will need to physically replace the map sensor, which is usually located on the intake manifold. After the new sensor is in place, turn the ignition switch back to on 2 to power up the systems again. Ensure that the new sensor is properly connected and seated before proceeding with the next steps in the troubleshooting process. The next crucial step is to reset the ECM PCM after replacing the map sensor. This step is essential to erase any stored data and enable proper functioning of the new sensor. Utilize the HDS to perform this reset accurately. Following the reset, execute the ECM PCM idle learn procedure. This process helps the engine control unit adapt to any new sensor characteristics after installation. Once the learn procedure is completed, start the engine and hold it at 3000 RPM without load. This step allows the system to relearn air-fuel delivery parameters with the new component, which can significantly affect overall performance. After completing all previous troubleshooting steps, an important final verification is necessary to confirm the success of the repairs. Undertake another test drive under the previously specified conditions, ensuring that all parameters are met. Following this, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using HDS. If DTC P1128 appears again, further examination may be needed, focusing on connections or the sensor's installation. If there are no new indications of the DTC, it is likely that the repair was successful. Double-checking is crucial, as intermittent issues can sometimes lead to repeated DTCs. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P1128, routine maintenance is highly recommended. Start by periodically inspecting the map sensor to ensure it is clean and correctly functioning. Any buildup or debris can obstruct readings and cause system malfunctions. Next, check the wiring and connectors for wear and corrosion regularly, as these can affect signal quality and reliability. Lastly, maintaining a clean intake system ensures optimal airflow to the engine. Regular service checks can help catch these issues early. ultimately prolonging the lifespan of your vehicle and its components. In conclusion, diagnosing DTC P1128 involves a systematic approach to identify issues related to the map sensor and its associated systems. Key issues such as faulty sensors, poor wiring, and blockages can all lead to the signal being lower than expected. Using the HDS and following the detailed troubleshooting steps presented ensures accurate diagnosis and effective repair. Remember, keeping an eye on regular maintenance, such as inspecting the map sensor and ensuring clean intake airflow, can significantly reduce the risks of future DTC occurrences. With careful attention to these details, you can keep your Honda Civic running smoothly and efficiently. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.